live out in Orangeville, home of North Men Lacrosse. And yeah, Sudbury's facing off against the Tigers. The Tigers get in our zone to start off. Puck knocked away by JoJo, picked up by Michaela Paris. She hands it off to Carrington. Carrington fires that towards the net. Deflected away, picked up by Parrish. Passes out front. Hits the skates, and Orangeville sends it out. We dump it in the zone. High slot. Shot goes wide. JoJo working at it, getting help from Perry. Puck's behind the net for Emma Moore. Moore chips it up. Tigers get a piece of it. Morsey chips it again. Gets that to Paris. Paris working at it. She's pinned on the wall. Puck comes loose to the blue line. Shot blocked by Perry. She skates up with it over the blue line. It's tied up. Gets some help from Palizé. And in comes Izzy. Scoops up the puck. Takes it to the net. Gets a shot. It's in. Izzy Lontang. 1-0 1-0 for Sudbury out in Orangeville. Nice battle from Perry, and in comes Izzy. 1-0. Puck comes out of the neutral zone. Orangeville chips it up. Back in the zone. Through battles. Gets some help from Lontang. Long keeps her in the corner. Puck goes behind the net now. Pressure from Morris. Now Massimiliano blocks the pass. Has up the Nords. Orangeville pinches to keep it in. Fruit fires around for Belamass. Back for Morris. Off Orangeville player. Puck comes out front. Murphy plays it for Morris. And she goes for a skate. Ryan Morris into the zone. Takes it wide. Tries the drop pass. Izzy's there to help out. Pressure from Berkeley, and in comes Gibbs. Gibbs keeps the puck in the zone. Comes out of the corner with it. Fires it on net. Goalie makes a save. Rebounds loose, but the goalie finds it. Puck comes to the red line. Judge chips it up. Orangeville sends it the other way. Gibbs gets the puck behind the net, fires it off the glass. It goes into the netting. We'll get a face-off in our zone. Back in our zone, back out. We send it out. Berkeley puts it deep into the zone. The blue line, puck comes out. Gibbs is there for it. She gets over the red and fires it across us. Bella Perry keeps it in, but now gets some help from Carrington. Orangeville gets it over into the Sudbury zone. Puck's in the corner. Orangeville gets it on the other side. Pass out front, knocked down by Perry. She gets some help from Palizé. And Perry gets it over the red line. Over the blue, help from Carrington. Carrington's in the corner with it now. Whoa, she gets crushed from behind. Wow. Saw her head fold there. No big deal. The ref, not a care in the world. So we'll see what happens now. Hopefully the girls are aware. Morsey with some pressure. Pass comes out front. Intercepted by JoJo. She finds Carrington. Carrington chips it up center, out of the zone. Carrington brings it into the zone, dumps it in, goes for a change. Orangeville starting to break out with it. In comes Lontang. Puck's chipped up by Orangeville into the zone. Belamass fires. Oh. Heads back the other way. Orangeville working at it. Pressure from Izzy. Puck's over for Morris. Morris tries to get that across. Couple Orangeville players in the way. They get a shot. Blocker save. Up in the air. Murphy snags it out of the air. Hangs on to it. All right, puck is dropped. Shots fired. That goes wide. Another shot is wide. Cole after it. She gets it. Chips it up for Morris. Morris to the neutral zone. Gets in the zone. Pressure from Orangeville. Morris keeps it going behind the net. Gets some help from Cole. Back to the blue line. Belamass fires a shot. That's deflected. Picked up by Morris. Puts it back out front. Orangeville sends that away. Izzy gets it back to Morris. MC. Puck comes out front. Orangeville sends it away. Belamass keeps it in. Orangeville sends it cross ice out of the zone. Won't be far enough for an icing. Rowan Frood picks it up, turns with it. She's going to skate up this far side as Orangeville goes for a change. Frood gets it into the zone towards the net. Chipped away by Orangeville, but Berkeley's there to keep it in. Funny bounce goes on net. We'll get a face-off. All right. Puck comes to the blue line. Judd's there to keep it in. Keelan's shot deflected high. Off the glass, behind the net. Pressure from Dahlia. Now in the corner, Allegation gets there. She circles back with it. Tries to get it back in the corner. Bounces out front. Gation gets the shots. Deflected away for Dahlia. Dahlia sends it behind the net. Berkeley's after it. Pass in front. Gation's all tied up. Couldn't get a good shot off. The puck comes up into the zone. Judd's after it. Gets there. Chips it up to the blue line, but not out. Orangeville keeps it in. Gibbs knocks it away. Puck's behind the net for Dahlia now. Dahlia battles. Puck comes up the front. Gibbs sends it away. Judd knocks it up for Berkeley. Berkeley at the blue line. Chips it over. Over the red line. Now we're back in Orangeville territory. Shot on net. Goes wide. And Gation sends it back for Burke. Burke fires it towards the net. Hits the shin pad. Perry gets a piece of it, but now Orangeville behind the net. Loose puck picked up by Perry. She sends it back to the blue line for Emma Moore. She gets a shot that's blocked in front. Rebound from Gation. Saved by the goaltender. Hey, off the draw, Carrington comes in the slot, gets a shot. Puck's cleared away by Orangeville. Jojo keeps it in. Now Orangeville sends it out. That's going to be icing. Carrington to Bella, back in the zone. Perry behind the net with it. Drops it for Emma Moore. Moore comes in, takes it down low. In the corner, hits the brakes. Gets a shot off the goalie's head. Rebound from Carrington, goalie hangs on to that. Off the draw, Orangeville fires it out of the zone. Iced and waved off because he felt like we could have played that. Battle in the corner, puck comes out for Izzy. Izzy fires across ice to MC. MC chips it into the zone on net. Goalie hangs on to that. Puck's drops, it's in some feet, getting kicked around. Orangeville chips it out. On net. Rebound picked up by Bellamass. Michaela Cole chips up the boards. Orangeville keeps it in. Pass out front. Shot goes wide. As he fires it up, it's kept in by Orangeville. Ryan Morris up the boards for Cole. Cole chipping it up. Gets it to the blue line. Kept in by Orangeville. Now through gets it back to Bellamass. Cross to Izzy. Izzy over the red line, dumps it in. Heads off for a change. Now Dahlia with possession, takes it behind the net, into the corner. Cycles it back for Gation. Knocked away by Orangeville. Gibbs fires it back in the zone. Back on side. Pressure from Dahlia, keeps it in. Dahlia alone in the front of the net with it. Nice little shot. Goalie makes a save and hangs on the rebound. Gation puts it in the net off the draw. 2-0 Wolves. Puck's back in our zone. Judd in the corner, fires it around for Gibbs. Gibbs up the boards for Gation. Gation's tied up. Gibbs helping her out. Gibbs chips it up over the blue line. Sends Berkeley almost on a breakaway. Pressure from Orangeville, though, gets it back. They chip it up into the zone. There we go. Pressure from Judd, gets the puck back. Chips it up the boards. Back behind the net, Orangeville almost got it, knocked away. Now Orangeville tries to pass out front, blocked by Dahlia. Dahlia sends it back behind the net. Ref is letting body contact go, so hopefully the girls have figured this out now. We'll see in a second here. Puck's in the corner now. Orangeville sends it down low. Judd picks it up, chips it up. Knocked down by Orangeville. Judd gets it back out now. Orangeville chips it off the boards. In comes Michaela Paris. Picks it up. She's tied up on the boards. Perry coming to help her out. Perry gets the loose puck over for Carrington. She's in the slot, gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. Hey. Emma Moore coming in, gets a piece of it. Michaela Paris helping out, and Bella Perry sends it deep in the corner. Back to the blue line. Morsey puts it in the corner. Now Perry to Paris. JoJo gets a shot. Blocked in front though, and Orangeville heads out with it. JoJo on the back check though. Gets the puck back. There we go. JoJo keeps the battle going. She's going to go for a skate. There we go. Dumps it in. She's going to follow it up. JoJo gets a piece of it. Carrington supports her. Orangeville chips it up, but Michaela Cole's there to keep it in. Puts that in front. Morris gets a piece of it, goes behind the net. Fired around the boards. Orangeville sends that cross ice out of the zone. Izzy's going to pick it up. Chip it up the boards, and Morris is back in the zone. Morris gets a shot. Just a little wide. MC's after it now. Behind the net. Puck comes up the boards. Orangeville sends it cross ice. Frood gets it back. Frood turns around, hands it off to Lontang. She comes up to the neutral zone into Tiger territory. Pass in front, hits the side of the net. Cole helping out. Puck's knocked it around. Cole battles in the corner, getting some help from Morris. Morris to Cole. She gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. And off the draw, Orangeville chips it up. Cross ice into our zone. Knocked away by Frood. Orangeville in the corner, sends it behind the net. Pressure from Morris, and comes Massimiliano. Orangeville chips it up. We got a minute 15 to go in the first period. 2-0 Lady Wolves. Weird bounce off the boards. Puck's in the zone. Judd gets it back in the corner. Chips it up center for Berkeley. Berkeley at the red line. Gets it over the blue. Now Orangeville fires up the boards. Through some feet and out of the zone. Pressure from Gation. Now we get it back. Offside. We're back onside. 40 seconds to go. Pressure from Gation. At the blue line, it comes out. Gibbs gets it back. Holy cow. We're getting knocked around here. 25 seconds. Gibbs with the puck. Berkeley sends it up just out of the reach of both players. Icing called. After this period, I'm going to switch. We're going to go offline for a second to try to get a better connection. Gibbs fires it around for Carrington. 10 seconds. Carrington for Bella Perry. She's in the zone. Tries to get that in front. Paris gets it. Her shot saved. Rebound. Goes wide. 3 seconds to go. Judd battles on the sidewall. And that's the end of the period. Like I said, I'm going offline right now, but I'm coming right back online, hopefully with a better connection.